early today. First time ever. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another Cruda Realidad podcast episode. A ver, ve, ¿cuál episode?
50 motherfucking 7. Buenos días a todos. Saludos a todos que nos están watchando desde... ¿De dónde?
Everywhere. All
Everywhere.
over.
Yeah, comment down below. I don't know. I'm come back with it once again. Where do you guys watch us from? I like reading the comments. And
Mando really does.
I read the comments, and the reason that we're one day late is because a comment that I saw.
What?
I saw they were like, "Damn, this podcast is really good."
Oh, from the last
from
podcast.
Last week.
Yeah.
And you guys don't look tired and drained, but I respect the hustle and I respect the grind. But the two previous podcasts that you guys recorded, you guys look tired and drained, which we were. So last night we were gonna record Wednesday's podcast and we didn't because we didn't want that vibe. You know?
We had just got back from a trip. If you guys follow us on our personal Instagram, you guys know we went to Colombia. So we were still super drained, unpacking everything and, all that good stuff. But, we're always about getting better. Always trying to get better, trying to figure out how to bring you guys the best. And I told Mando, you know what? At one point, recording at night was all fun and games. But now that we're extremely busy, I'm like, we should do it in the morning.
Yeah.
So instead of waiting for Tuesday night, let's do it Tuesday morning. Even though we have some other compromisos to do Tuesday mornings, like we have to leave the house, we'll have to come right back in order to do the podcast because it'll just be better for not only us, but you guys to hear more energy, more.
Which ahorita andamos al 100.
Yeah, right now I'm 1,000. Yeah,
1 million.
I haven't worked. Well, I did work a little bit, but I haven't, my whole day hasn't passed by
Your
yet,
routine, all that hasn't been done, like your morning routine.
Correct.
I went on my morning run, which if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna leave my Instagram down below right here. I actually started like an own challenge. Like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run 30 miles. I don't know where I saw this, but I was like, I'm gonna run 30 miles in October. I want to lose some weight, guys. I've been seeing videos and I'm like, damn, I'm gaining some weight, buddy. And if you look back at January, we like did so many New Year's resolutions. And we haven't been following them. So I'm like, you know what? October is a month. I'm going to try hard. I'm going to push hard because xFobia nightmares at the end of the month. And I don't want to look chunky and chubby.
You know what's crazy for Mando, though? I mean, I've said it a few times, but Mando gains weight when he doesn't eat enough. Yeah. And I've said that before.
Yeah,
All he has to do is start eating more. And he starts losing weight like crazy. Like... in una semana, and even though we've been back, so we've been trying to eat a little healthier, you still haven't ate as much as you're supposed to eat.
Right. This morning I ate like 3 eggs, had a protein shake.
And you're supposed to eat like 6.
No, I still haven't ate enough, but I'm trying to eat early, and that's what's important. I think like the fasting and eating all that. So that's important,
yeah. So you guys have seen Mando's weight always kind of fluctuate. Like he loses weight, de repente you guys see it, he'll come right back.
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with that he doesn't eat enough. Like you would think because you're big sometimes, like, oh, maybe they overeat or whatever. No, nada que ver. Like yesterday, I'm going to give you an example. Yesterday, we both ate half a sandwich in the morning. And then we didn't eat at all until...
like a little salad before we left the warehouse.
We split half a little salad. It was like this.
That's not
literally
enough.
Like this because we were at the warehouse and we didn't want to leave because we were busy. We ate half a chicken salad each. And then we got home at night and we ate... some steak. And it wasn't a lot. It was probably like, I don't know, like 3 ounces each.
3 to 4 ounces,
half a cup of rice.
We ate the same.
Literally, that's all we ate yesterday, and that's not key. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard you can't eat too little because your body goes into starvation mode and then it holds on to everything that basically all the fat and stuff. So yeah, watch. Are you gonna start eating more this week?
That's my goal.
I already meal prepped.
No, yeah, that's my goal. So far, 4 eggs, 2 toasts, a protein shake. I gotta eat right now once we're done, but
it is a lot of eating. He
it's hard.
Gets so annoyed with that much
sick
eating. He gets sick and tired of eating. And especially because most of the food that I do meal prep is very, very like low calorie, like veggies, brown rice, meat. That's it. Like there's no aguacate. That's about it, right? So it takes a lot for those calories to add up for him. And you're supposed to eat how many calories?
Like 2,500 or something like that. Last time I checked, it might be more or less now. And you might think,
God damn, that's a lot. But as soon as he starts eating that in a week, you guys will see a huge difference in Mando. 1-2 weeks, right?
And once I drink a beer, it's game over. My inflow like a balloon.
Oh yeah. It
sucks.
I think he's
the struggle is real.
That I think he's gluten intolerant, but you know, that's just me.
I don't accept that.
Yeah.
But babe, anyways, these past couple of weeks we've been crossing borders. We've been from the US to Israel, Israel back, US to Colombia, and Colombia back, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering, are you a border?
No.
You know why?
No.
It's just I can't get over you.
You're so dumb. Oh my God.
Sheesh. Welcome to episode 57, you guys.
That went good.
We're back. And I know, like we said, this is Thursday. We're supposed to be on Wednesday, but episode 57 is live. And I have an interesting fact about the number 57. I don't know if you've seen on Heinz Ketchup that there's a number 57.
Oh, yeah.
So I did a little research, and the number 57 has no reason behind it. It says 57 flavors, right? But there's a couple like theories that there's like that's his wife's favorite number, which is 5, and 7 is his favorite number. But nothing has been what's it called? Proven, right? Confirmed. So yeah, that's the fun fact of number 57.
Yeah, there's nothing behind that 57.
Right. The number 57 means seeing an angel. That's what it means, right? Which can mean that you're close to meeting the person of your dreams. So the next time you see a number 57, you know, you just never know. You might meet your next couple. So
that's crazy how people. Like, is that on their website or somebody just speculated that?
No, like numbers have meanings behind it. And I don't know if it comes from the asteroids or the Inca days. I don't know what.
They do.
So there's numbers, there's reasons behind numbers. Like I was listening to a podcast this morning, and like the whole like the collares stuff, the number 1 and 2 is very significant. So when you see like all that Elewa and all that, number 1 and 2 is significant. So there's a lot of significance in numbers, and I've been doing my research.
Like 7 looking number.
Yeah, so I don't know why I've got into numbers, but I just want to bring.
Well, you got into numbers because it's episode 57. Oh, you always bring them a fun fact and all that good stuff. But before you move on, I want to bring this up because I was 1,000% tripped out, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say who brought this up to me, but I don't know what she's gonna say. I know you listen to our podcast, so don't take it the wrong way. But I was just like, WTF? Like, no, what? Hablando de significance of stuff and all that good stuff, right? The other day I had a friend come to the warehouse, and
I'm trying to think
they saw the spin the wheel. They saw the spin the wheel that I have for my Guariz girls. Basically, once a month, we spin the wheel and they win something every month, right? So one of the things that they could win is a Starbucks gift card, right? And I was like, and that person that came to visit read, Starbucks gift card. And I'm like, oh, yeah, your favorite. And she's like, no, I don't drink that. And I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute. Because my whole life, she's been a Starbucks fanatic, like collecting the cups and all that good stuff, okay? So, super coffee connoisseur. And I was like, what? Since when? And she looks at me, she's like, do you really want to know? Or do you just want to know that I don't drink Starbucks no more? I'm like,
yes.
Bitch, I want to know. And she's like, because it's demonic. I said, what?
That's crazy.
Hold on. And she's being dead serious, okay? And so basically the Starbucks logo represents a demon called the Siren.
I'm going to chop this up for
and
TikTok. And
apparently people that are super religious or whatever the case is, that know of this, they don't drink it. So they like completely don't drink Starbucks anymore because of that meaning. Oh my God, sorry. So when she told me this, I was just like, I don't know not one person that goes to Starbucks to get a coffee because their coffee is, they're going to get like a demonic latte or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that one person.
Yeah, it's just
that looks that far into it.
Right.
Like, I go to drink the coffee. I don't care what logo they have. I don't care nothing. Or the chai.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now telling you that you like Starbucks, what do you think about that?
I mean, I'll just put everything back into perspective. Like, you see things like, for example, at one point, this is super off subject, but at one point, Kanye West was supporting Donald Trump. So now people don't like Kanye West. Now people don't wear his Yeezys. So now people signified Kanye West as a Donald Trump supporter. So I think it kind of coincides with that. What do you think?
I think so. I guess that makes sense.
So like you just
but that's just like,
just looking too much into it.
That's like reaching, right? Like,
yeah, that's just like, okay, now let me find a reason. What's the quote? Fuck around and find out. That's literally fuck around and find out.
There's a quote out there that says, if you look for it, you're gonna find it.
100%.
So that's what I see when I see. That's what I think when I see all these. Even at one point, they were saying that the Monster Energy drink was some kind of demonic symbol or whatever. And I'm just
find it. They're gonna find it.
I don't go looking for. Well, me personally, right? Maybe there is people out there, but I feel like the majority of society doesn't go looking for demonic symbols in order to consume something. Yeah. They just, if they like it, they consume it, and that's all to it. They don't care about everything else, you know?
Yeah, it just reminds me now is that this morning I was listening to a podcast, and Padrinito's Toys was on there, and he's really big on Santeria and all that, so he was going ham into it. I'm not supporting it or against it, but I'm just telling you what I learned was that he was talking about back in Cuba, back in the days, there was like certain saints they couldn't what's it called, like praise, I guess. So they put that saint as their image of that saint. Does that make any sense? So like, for example, the cross means Jesus, right? For them, they could have put it as something else, as signifies it. But for other people, it doesn't make sense. They're going to be like, no, that the cross is for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, it's just how you, how you say it?
Interpret anything?
Whatever. It's like just how you see it. Like,
yeah.
Just live your life, and whatever you want to believe it. But, you know.
Yeah, but I was like, damn, I'm going to have to talk about this on the podcast. Not saying that I think it's dumb that people think that or anything, but it just blew my mind that was an actual thing out there, because then I looked into it. Through TikTok, obviously, right?
Of course.
And the amount of comments that those things were getting, I was like, they were like, in the name of Jesus, I repute this TikTok, you know? And I'm like, what the hell? Offer us Starbucks? But again,
not the chai latte getting canceled.
Again, I don't see it. Cada quien y su cuento, and it's
That's
okay.
How I see
it's okay. I don't see it as
cada loco con su cuento, and moving on.
Cada quien con su cuento. I just thought it was like mind blowing. So I literally have to talk about this. There's no way. So if you guys want to see a little bit more into that, look up Starbucks demonic symbol or something like that,
and then
read the comments, because I was having a ball reading the comments.
They're hilarious. Yeah. Two things that I was mind blown about.
What?
One is that the tickets for Tier 1 sold out in less than 5 days. I was mind blown. I was like, this is our first event. I don't know.
I thought it was going to take at least 2 weeks. Yeah. At least 2 weeks. But by day day two,
it's always,
we were already at 50% almost. Or no, a little bit over 50%, you said.
A little over.
Yeah, and then at day 5 we sold out.
Yeah,
and that's with the crazy hectic like shit that we've been going through lately, that we haven't been pushing it as hard, but it's happening. It's happening. I was thinking this morning, I need to look for my costume like right now.
And it says on the countdown there, as you guys watch this, there is 22 days left until the event. And I'm excited. It's going to be lit. We've talked too much about it on this podcast. Then the second thing I was mind blown about is that on the drop down menu on where did you hear about this podcast, I put like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or podcast.
The majority of them said podcast.
Majority said podcast. So I'm excited to see the TCR squad in Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, tickets for Tier 2 are out now. And go check them out.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna be announcing everybody that is coming little by little. Are you doing a countdown like you said every day? Like you put a number up?
I'm gonna start now.
Okay.
And we have our first confirmation, which you guys already saw. Karina Garcia, she is super duper lit, and she's always down to like party with us. So it's about to be lit.
Who would have thought the slime queen was that lit?
Yes.
Her, Myra, her brother, they're all such a good time. We were able to hang out with them. When was the first time that one of the Murillo's parties?
Yeah, Murillo. Yeah.
First time we hung out with them. Super nice, super humble, super ready to party. And then we actually got to really, really, really get to know them during Peranoche's wedding, right? And otro pedo, bro. Like, they all totally belong with us, with
She's
our
like,
squad
bitch,
and everything.
Next time you have a party, you better invite me. We're going to pull up, all of us.
Yeah.
All
my random trips, she wants me to tell her. I haven't told her about the last two because one was with my grandma, so, you know. But and then the other one was a surprise. But I do want to tell all of them always about all the trips, you know, that I ever planned because they're just that lit and a super good time. So I'm excited to hang out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a party. We're gonna be lit. Don't stop saying sheesh because we keep saying lit right now, but stop saying sheesh because you got a couple followers unfollowed you for that.
Oh my god! The other day I posted. I don't even know what I posted because I didn't even look. But I'm always saying sheesh randomly. And this girl wrote me, "This is the sheesh that made me unfollow." I was like. I literally laughed out loud. I think I was drinking something and I like literally spit stuff out because I was cracking up. And I just put LOL, okay? Because I don't go back and forth with people, whatever. But when I told Mando about it, he laughed too. And he's like, you should have wrote sheesh. Okay, bye.
That's funny.
But anyways, yeah, that was funny.
That's funny. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Colombia trip, babe.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into the sauce of that. We're not going to fully get into it because we want you guys to see the visuals. We took a lot of videos. We took some drone shots.
I'm just going to be 100% a million honest. 100% a million. What the hell? I'm going to be 100% honest. Nada que ver with Jerusalem. Nada que ver.
No, you can't even compare. Tel Aviv, let's say, too, you know?
I'm just saying, like, the people, super nice. Everybody was super nice. Everybody we came across, super nice compared to over there.
Yeah.
Number two, the prices. Bro, we were paying $2, $3 Ubers. In Jerusalem, each Uber was $25, $35 for the same amount of distance, okay? Food, amazing. Hay de todo. A lot of flavor. What else, babe? The beaches, gorgeous.
Gorgeous beaches. To be honest, we didn't really go to Cartagena's beaches like there. We went to
the nearby islands.
The islands. And man, that's really nice.
Yeah.
We've said to each other, like, no one can compare to Tampa beaches, to this coast, but those islands, those were amazing. Everything was really nice. The water was perfect. So clear, super blue. I don't know what they put in that water, but it was amazing. Clean. The food, again, like Lily said, had Lily Bay out there eating ceviche, eating seafood. Like, it was just amazing. Right when we got in and when you found out that we were in Colombia, I saw it on the vlog right now. It says Colombia, país encogedor or something like that, right? Pretty much that means that they grab you and cater to you. That's what that I chopped up the word, but I'm gonna put it right here. I'm sorry, my Spanish is not very good looking. But yeah, Colombia is definitely that. The support.
I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely go back. Mando and I even was like, damn, we could probably get married out here.
It's that good, you guys.
It's that good. Totally recommend it. It's for us, the trip was affordable from Florida out there. It was like 2.5 hours long, if I'm not mistaken. And everything's super cheap. Somebody asked me, how much do you think you spent the whole weekend? Because it was from Friday to Monday. I was like, if I had to put a number, probably $1,000. If I had to put a number.
Yeah. Probably
right?
$1,000, but without flights, right? And hotel.
Okay, maybe with flights and hotel, 1,500.
Yeah, 1,500 easy, and that's doing like whatever we wanted to do. Yeah,
everything. And because Mando got like a hotel a little more expensive, but I'm sure there's stuff out there that's not as expensive. But just to sum it all up, totally recommended.
10 out of 10. You guys are going to have to go
¿Cuándo
watch.
Vamos? ¿Cuándo me llevan otra vez?
Are going to go watch the vlog. It's coming out tonight, so go check that out.
You know what? We should have added prices for everything.
For the vlog?
Oh, we're going on this boat. $60. Oh,
we could do that. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
that's badass.
It was super affordable. I was mind blown at how much we would spend. I'll give you another example. We went to an island, right? It was like an hour away. Took a boat, which it wasn't a freaking lancha like in Mexico, which is whatever, it's fine. But it was a little nicer boat. We got there and our little cabana that we had was towards the back, and I told the lady, no, I want one right in the front. Right where the water's at in the front, that's where I want my cabana. I thought she was going to say, okay, $100 more. At least. Because I already knew everything was cheap. That bitch said like $6. I said, what?
Yeah.
Say less. So the whole day we were out there, desde las 8, we got to the port. Until 4, we got back to the port. That whole day, we were drinking
like crazy,
like cocktails, taking shots, micheladas, food a few times throughout the day, a full meal, tapas, and all that. $170 we spent.
That was crazy. That's the most we spent in a day.
Yeah.
And we went all out.
Yeah.
We would go to like fancy restaurants, and the tab would be like $40 with tip. Our tip is included anywhere you go. So that's a good thing because
you don't have to
their service is amazing. Like they come like 6 times. You don't got to call nobody. They ask you what you need. Compared to other countries, you got to literally flag people down and be like, hey, come. In Colombia, they're there. It's all about the consumer. It's all about the tourists there for sure.
Was it like that in Medellin when you went? Like the people being nice?
Yes.
The price. What about the prices?
The price is similar, but right now the dollar conversion is super high. And the dollar is getting paid really good in Colombia, so that's why it was even cheaper.
Ah, okay. And they're building a whole malecón out there.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that. A lot of money has been invested.
But they said it's going to take forever. So I'm like, puta madre. We're probably going to come back with kids at that point, you know?
We'll be like, yeah, we were here once.
Yeah, it's huge. We probably drove by the soon-to-be malecón. It probably took us like 10 minutes just to cross it. With no traffic, like going, right? And what else? I'm
gonna give you like 3 tips that come to the top of my head right now. If you guys do decide to go, number 1, pack very light. I was out there wearing some black tees, black shorts. No,
I don't know what you were.
Don't do that. Wear light clothes. I'm gonna try. I don't like wearing tank tops because I ain't fit. But next time I go, I'm gonna be fit. I'm gonna wear some tank tops. Dang. Super light. No black clothes at all because of humidity. The sun hits you and you start
it is very
drenched.
humid. But we are used to it because of Florida.
Yeah. So pack very light for the guys. For the women, pretty much the same, right?
Yeah,
like, no need for a big ass dress.
I didn't wear makeup not one day.
No makeup. Don't even take.
Don't even try.
Yeah.
It's just gonna melt off your face.
Number 2 is that don't go during high season. Obviously, everyone wants to go in the summer, June, July, and August. But they say that the traffic there is like super hard, like back to back, and
the guy gave me an example. We had went from one restaurant to a bar, and the distance was like not even 5 minutes away. Driving, he said during high season it could take you an hour.
That's crazy.
And because it makes sense because the streets are very narrow, tiny. One way that way, one way this way. Oh yeah, there's no street lights. So it makes sense as to how, especially the inside. If you guys have gone to San Miguel Allende, there's always traffic. Crazy. Yeah. Like it'll take you 20 minutes to get from one block to the next block just because of the traffic. So I'm like, whenever he said that, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure I would have come another time throughout the year.
So
and it's always somewhere out there apparently. So.
The guy says there's 2 weathers, or what did he say? It's only hot 2 times a year here, every 6 months. I'm like, what?
No, you said it wrong.
What did he say?
He said it's only hot here twice a year.
Twice a year.
And
there you go.
Each time it lasts 6 months.
So
I was like,
so go, if I could say, go October or November. That's probably the best times, or like February, March.
Yeah.
Once you get closer to the summer, I mean, good luck. I don't plan on going around that time, but I would say.
Yeah, unless somebody invites us and they want to, fuck it, let's go YOLO. But other than that.
All right, to finalize that topic, babe, were you surprised, and how happy were you at the end of all this trip?
Surprised of everything? I was super surprised just because we had just got back from Jerusalem, and it was night and day. So I was already, like, coming back from Jerusalem, I was a little, like, done with traveling, like, drained. Like, you spend all this money to go to places, and then it's not what you expect. But in Cartagena, that completely changed my perspective on the traveling. I'm like, okay, let's keep traveling. Let's try. Honestly, I feel like all Latino America is always very that word.
Let me look.
So I want to keep exploring all the countries out there for sure, to see what else we could get into. So yeah, coming back, I was super happy. Number one. Number two, I was super relaxed. I told Mando, any other trip that we've gone to, I come back like exhausted, ready to get home. You know how they say you need a vacation from your vacation?
Yeah.
And this vacation, nada que ver. We came back con pilas. We got back. We literally got here a little early. We went out to go eat. We got back. We unpacked. We stayed up all night. Like, it was good. We weren't done with the life. So
we weren't. Yeah. País acogedor, which means friendly, cozy, welcoming, and a lot of hospitality. So that's what Colombia is. Literally, país acogedor. But yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break. I got to go to the bathroom. Lily has to refill her drink. And you guys got to go, I don't know what, but we'll be right back.
The month of October, now that we're back and it's October, because when we left, it was September. I want to do my Halloween stuff. I want to start this weekend. So probably Friday I'll do a spooky movie night.
Sheesh.
And Saturday, what? Let's go somewhere, a trail or a spooky.
Yeah, we could do that.
You know, King's Landing is having
Is that King's Landing, the canoe?
Yeah.
I saw that. That's pretty cool.
That shit looks bad. We're not gonna be here.
Oh.
It's only 2 weekends. One weekend we're gonna be in Salem. The next weekend in Houston.
Oh, I thought they do it every weekend. That would be badass. So too.
So we have a lot of cenotes out here, spring water.
Springs, yeah.
A lot of springs here, right? And one of the springs, it's almost like a spring river. It's not like a lake-looking spring. It's literally like canals and little rivers, but it's all spring water, super clear. A lot of it is pretty shallow, and a lot of people do canoeing out there, canoeing and kayaking, and it looks super badass. We've never been, because every time we have been, we get there too late or it's already packed, closed, and it's probably like 2 hours away from here, right? But this year they're gonna do a spooky one where they'll have like people dressed up in costumes, like coming out the water and scaring you while you're canoeing and coming out the bushes and stuff. Because it is very narrow in some areas, so the bushes will be like right here on both sides of you at one point. And I was like, bro,
that'd be perfect.
I need to do that. Summer scary vibes for sure.
Crazy.
But I'm not gonna be here. It almost makes me want to reschedule our trip so I can.
Well, I was down to do something obviously before Friday with you in regards to Halloween.
Wait, this week?
Remember I said we had a date last night and you forgot?
Did say that.
We were supposed to record the podcast, blah, blah, blah. But hopefully Thursday we could do that tomorrow night.
You're going to take me on a date?
I might take you on a date, so stay tuned.
¿Me vas a llevar o no?
All right, tomorrow night we'll go on a date. Let's go. After the warehouse. It's not like you don't got to get dressed or nothing. It's just a Halloween date.
I think I know what you're going to do. You're going to take me to see Saw.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I'm a witch. I'll tell
you are a freaking witch. And the reason that I want to see this movie is because, one, our Halloween xFobia is like pretty much based and themed behind that, which tickets are available now. I like, madre, who did this? And number 2 is that it's the first time that they released the location of the recording of Saw, which was recorded in Mexico City. Out of any cities in the world, it's a great time to be a Mexican. I'm just saying.
I just think that it's cool that they did it in Mexico because you guys know growing up, Mexican in general or Hispanic, I would say, they always like, I remember my tias always telling us like scary stories or try to scare us with La Llorona, El Cucuy, like all these urban legends. So them doing it out there, I hope that they, I don't know, that they did some research and are like bringing other scary things along with this Saw.
So maybe adding something. That might be our date tomorrow. So yeah.
I'm excited. Thanks, babe. You see, babe is trying. Algo quiere.
No es dinero. Let's freaking go. But yeah, man, honestly, I didn't grow up a Halloween fan. Like, I maybe went 4 times trick-or-treating in my life. It was not a big thing in Belgrade. It's a small town. So, if you guys live in small towns, there ain't really shit to do there. You would think, there'd be like haystacks and like cornfield mazes, but Belgrade is full of corn and full of cane, but not once they've ever done a corn maze. But I don't know why. It makes no sense.
Do they do a little fair out there or something?
No fair. The only fair they do is in Cluston, which is like 40 minutes away. But since it's like,
I need a new mayor out there.
Yeah, we need change out there. Impro Mando for president of Belgrade. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Imagine.
But yeah, I've been a good Halloween fan. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't have any idea what I'm wearing this year for Halloween, so help me out there.
Are you starting to like it more than Christmas? Don't lie.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Shut up.
But why?
Well, I think it's cool. It's so much to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just so much.
Yeah.
I feel like Christmas only lasts like a couple of days. Or are we overdoing Halloween?
Well, I overdo Halloween for sure. Like,
no, but you see it everywhere. You see, I guess Christmas también, right?
Yeah, Christmas. I feel like you could do a lot during Christmas too. But for Halloween, it's my favorite, so I try to do the most just because I've always liked scary movies, number one. Mm-hmm. So then making my house a vibe, which this year I tried a little bit, but I didn't go in as much just because I have a lot of Halloween decorations put away. And in my head, I'm like, tengo que sacar todo para ver qué tengo para luego comprar.
When do you want to do that? Like, we have a lot of things.
No, I gotta do it now because if I do the Halloween thingy on Friday, I want everything to be spooky vibes in here, gotcha. But a lo que iba, I tried to make it fun. Growing up, we did celebrate Halloween. It was like the most fun time we had of the year because my parents growing up were super, super strict. Like, we couldn't even go outside if one of them wasn't out there with us. Which they were never out there. So, right?
They were working.
They were working. So when it was Halloween, íbamos a la casa de mi tía Adelina, which you know where she lives, right? Literally the street right behind me. My dad and my mom would sit there outside with my tios, how they always do to this day, and then they'll let us roam the streets. Like, bye, go trick or treat, have fun. But in West Tampa, when I was little, sí había muchas casas que daban candy. So imagine being like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with your cousins roaming the street at night. Estás echando desmadre por donde quiera. And it was always fun. So that's how I would see it. And yeah. Getting back into how some people see certain things different. Again, I don't celebrate it because I don't even know what the root meaning of Halloween is. I don't know, and I really don't care. I celebrate it because I think it's fun. I think it's cool to dress everything spooky and scare each other. I think it's fun just to get dressed, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I celebrate it. That's why I like it. Not for if there's any root meaning to it because, celebrating the devil. No. I don't even know what it truly celebrates, and I really don't care. I celebrate it for what I interpret it as, and that's all to it,
Talking about dressing up, I forgot one last thing. We're going to have $1,000 prize winner.
Let me not say sheesh.
$1,000 prize winner to the best costume at xFobia Nightmare in Houston, Texas. Sponsored by Easy Wireless.
Oh.
So we're going to pay out. I guess we're going to have like voters. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get there. But whoever wears the best costume that night. So échale ganas. I'm excited to see that.
$1,000.
It could be a couple too. Like if it's a couple, then they could split it in half. You know, so if a boy and a girl dress as someone, then that could be split.
Yeah, I want it to be like an actual party. And if you guys have seen any of my vlogs from my Halloween parties, we always do drinking games. We always do like Halloween games. We're dancing. Like we're doing the most. So I want to try to do it like that as much as possible. Did you see that thing that I reposted?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Everybody comes in, they get a little shot. Like I want to do a lot of little things like that. So
little details is what takes it
to the next level. Correct.
Yeah.
So every time I see an idea, I'm gonna be reposting it onto my Instagram to just hype you guys up, to tell me if yes or no I should do it, and just to get everybody hyped up, including myself, which I'm already hyped up enough. But yeah, I want it to be a movie.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm able to see analytics of not exactly locations of where people are coming from, but more like states. And like 70% is out of state.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, what? Like, damn. Like, obviously, we're out of state and we're hosting it and we're doing this full event. But for you guys to come out from Chicago, from Washington, like all over the place, it's exciting. It's going to be a freaking movie. I'm going to get a camera guy to like follow us around.
Oh, my God. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you get excited.
Confession room, right? Yeah, somebody said we should do a confession room.
But like an actual confession room.
Yeah. Like maybe they have like a janitor closet in there somewhere that we can empty out and do it. Yeah.
Like an actual confession room, like a church confession room.
Oh, dang.
That'd be dope.
But we gotta start like for real planning all this. I think
after tonight, which today's Thursday, I'll have an open mind and be more creative because we've been posting our invites and inviting people, but now it's game time. Now it's like, let me show y'all how we're gonna freaking party. Let me show y'all how everything's gonna go down. So I'm excited.
So the way you guys can help blow this up is you could go into our xFobia Nights Instagram. Do us this favor, share it. If you want every day, hype it up, say you can't wait. Whatever you want, share even what I'm posting, like the little reels that I post or the little things that I post on my story saying that I want to do. Repost that. Be like, look what Lily Bay's going to do. Just try to do the most, and good luck to the winner. We're going to do a few giveaways that night, but just good luck to everybody. I hope that whoever wins that $1,000 en realidad los necesita, los quiere y se los merece, you know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. So that's about xFobia. As you guys know, we're excited.
Yeah.
We're excited. Last, we're going to close off with scary stories about your scary ass suegra.
Oh, my God.
Thank God. For reference, thank God. My suegra is amazing. She loves me.
She really does.
She's really nice to me, and I have nothing bad to say. Yeah. I guess, unfortunately, for this part of the podcast, but
we can't relate.
I have nothing to say.
My suegra absolutely loves me too, right?
She really does.
Every time she comes, me
she
trae
brings you something.
Chingo de regalos.
So let me read some crazy stories. People went ham. So I'm not gonna read them all because we don't have a lot of time, but.
Oh my God. One says she took $300 from my husband's wallet because he was drunk and thought he wouldn't notice.
What the hell? Wait, that's her suegra. So
his mom took $300 from him. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. So imagine she caught him there, but imagine how many other times she did it.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Not scary, but my husband had a bad depression episode, and she was saying that I was doing brujeria on him.
What? Yo, there's some crazy ass suegras that really don't like their nueras. Like,
yeah. It's because apparently there's a lot of moms out there that are very like overprotective and what is it called? Like, it sounds a little weird. I think I'm saying it wrong, but like they wish they were dating their son.
That's crazy.
Have you heard that? Something like that?
Crazy.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess you can become overprotective because, wait, time out. Let's say when little Rudy gets a girlfriend, and little Rudy's her nephew, right?
Uh-huh.
Our little nephew. When he gets a girlfriend, and you start seeing little things that the girl is doing, you're not gonna like that, right?
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna try to, I guess, break them up, or what would you do?
I wouldn't try to break them up, but I always talk to little Rudy and Camila a lot, and I kind of try to show them by leading by example. Like I always have them here because I want them to see how me and Mando get along, how we don't argue, we don't fight. So I hope just at least those little things help mold and help. Sorry, I burped. And help him see in the future what is right and what is wrong, to help him make his own decisions, because I would never want to be the one to tell him. But if I do see that there's something that I don't like, I will bring it up to him, not to talk to other people or tell other people their business. I'll be like, hey, I saw this, I'm just letting you know, like, that doesn't look right, so whatever, right?
Yeah, and that's just the example that we give them, because there's been times that, I don't know, for whatever reason, me and Lily, I want chocolate and she wants vanilla. We try not to argue or have a desacuerdo in front of them. We'd be like, hey, let's take it to the side. And, we don't got to argue in front of them. So that's perfect.
My mother-in-law has a photo album full of pictures of my husband and his baby mama. We've been married for 13 years. She showed me the album like no big deal. That's one of the things she's done to me.
That's crazy.
But it's the baby mama. Like,
well, what if the baby mama's a bad person and we don't like the baby mama, let's say? What if?
The family or you?
The family.
If the family, like,
she wouldn't have those
if
pictures,
the baby
right?
mama did something, then I get it. Like, everybody might hate her, right? But if she didn't do nothing and they just broke up, then it just depends, right? It's hard for me to say, but
that's true.
At the end of the day, unfortunately, I've always said, like, you got to be careful who you have kids with, because they're always going to be somehow, some way a part of the family or involved, unless they're low lives and they really don't care about their kids and they move away and they redo everything. But for the most part, they're always going to be around. It's kind of like whenever my uncle, who has a new girlfriend, and his girlfriend gets mad that my grandma has pictures of my tia. To me, that's always going to be my tia. Like, she helped grow, how do you say it? Raise me. She was there to babysit and all of that. So it just depends.
Yeah, there's too many scenarios for us.
There's too many scenarios.
But
but I can see where you're coming from if the scenario is not ideal.
But it is annoying. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But totally. That's what you signed up for from the get-go. You knew that your man or your husband now had a baby mama, so you got to learn to live with the baby mama, because she's going to be there forever, right? And the kids are too.
There's this one saying, my man would always send his mom in Mexico money to fix the house for years and years and years. And when we got there, nothing was fixed.
That's crazy.
I've heard that way too many times. That's crazy.
Well, one, we know from experience, Mexican moms love building in Mexico.
Según pues,
right? They love building. They love having that home over there, right? One. But for her to not do nothing with it, it's like, yo, that's messed up. Imagine sending for 10, 20 years, and then you get there, we're like, damn, I'm going to have a mansion up in this bitch. And you get there, and there's like, all right, where did all the money go?
Yeah. My suegra goes to church y es catecista. I don't know if I said that right. But yeah, she talks about everyone. My suegra acts like she's a santa, pero de santa no tiene nada. That isn't,
that's
like
normal.
I've heard that. How many times have you heard that not everyone that goes to church, that don't mean that they're,
that's normal
nicest.
as hell. And we've seen it millions of times. Catecista, wait, go ahead.
I got another one.
Catecistas, the ladies that like teachers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
While being pregnant, my suegra was doing brujeria on me.
What the hell? Wait, first of all, how the hell do you know that she was doing brujeria on you?
Yeah.
And number two, what happened?
I don't know. This guy said, no mames, dame todo el mes de podcast para decirles todo. As much as I would like to read one of the long ones today, we ran out of time. So maybe on the next episode, we'll do another one. Somebody mentioned to do scary exes.
Oh, sheesh.
And do I have any? I guess so. I have some.
Have you told me them?
Yeah, probably.
Más te vale, maldita. But yeah, you guys.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget, I'm going to do a little sponsorship for myself. I still have some of my Halloween merch available on guariz.com under the Lily Bay tab. One of them already sold out. I also have kids available and Halloween tote bags available. So check them out.
Just for reference, Friday the 13th will be the last day that they could purchase, because obviously we got to package them up, ship them out, and make sure you have them by Halloween. Si no, pues, you guys will be mad and be like, oh, I received mine on November 1st and I couldn't wear it for
Even though
Halloween.
People were still ordering them last year in December.
I mean, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
You can wear that to anywhere, to a scary movie or something. So no big problem. Once again, thank you guys for supporting the podcast. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this podcast. And I think that's it for today, right, babe?
Yep. We'll see you guys on the next podcast.
Nos vemos.
Bye.